Hey everyone, I'm Calvo, and welcome to J3-to-1, where we take Kitakyushu from J3 League all the way through to J1. We've got a cup tie and the match straight afterwards. The cup tie is against Kagoshima, who are currently leading the league. So we've got our work cut out for us. Do you reckon we can do it? There's only one way to find out. Let's go. All right, the cup. So we've just been drawn against Kagoshima for our first cup tie, and it may very well be the last one. So let's have a quick look. Basically, since I saw you last, we've had a bit of a solid run of form, actually. We've dropped a few games, drawn a few, but on the whole, doing better than average. Now, our main concern is we dropped a game to Kagoshima before, quite recently, and they are top of the table. For where we're sitting at right now. So you can see Kagoshima got the nuts. They're ahead of us, well, by ahead of everyone by at least a game, and most two. But you know, we're not doing too badly. Our goal difference is there or thereabouts. You know, we lost one where we should have drawn, so pretty good. I did actually record the FC Ryukyu game because that was a 2-3 situation, and then lost all the footage the other day when I bombed it all to make a bit of space. So there you go. We might just follow up with the Yokohama game after this. There's nothing too serious in the lineup after that. Maybe Nagano, but that's too much of a skip, I think. Right, so let's get into it, shall we? People want us to go attacking. It actually worked out well for us last time in our last match, not against these guys, but regardless, we'll give it a go. We'll have a look at the teams. So Okuda's back from injury. He's a big target man that I got on loan to see what would happen if we had a target man instead of a deep line forward. Had a bit of a baller in the last game, but I could only play him for 45 minutes. So we'll do that again. Tsubogu is just on absolute fire. This champ, what have we got? Sevens. The average rating 7.78, and we are just crushing it. 9.4, 6.8, and a row of 7.5, 7.6s. So, mate, absolutely champion. Fast, quick. He's getting a lot better at putting the ball in the back of the net now. Absolute blinder last game. Would not believe it for sure. So we'll leave him there for now. Namoto has been performing quite well on the wings, but Okada's doing better at the moment, so I'll keep him there. Ikitaka, I've mixed up Agu and Ino at the moment, so we'll fix them up. Backline, Nishimori, Hasegawa, Muramatsu should be benched. He's just not playing well at all recently, and I might even kick him out of the squad for this particular set. So he is just playing terribly, which is crazy because, let's be honest, on the face of things, he is the better centre back on paper for this team. Last one is Ikeda has really hit a terrible form patch, and Sakamoto has been just totally replaced by Sakamoto in the back line. Right, seeing as we're playing with support fullback, we'll do that. Right, so that leaves us with Okada, Tsubogu, Okuda, and Ikitaka leading the lines at front. We've got Ino and Agu in the midfield, Nishimori, Onodera, Hasegawa, and Sakamoto in the back line. So, whew, here we go. It's been a pretty good run of form, actually. I was terribly disappointed. We just got absolutely smashed against these guys last time. I think we had like 28% possession or something like that. So we need to do something about it. It's home game. Let's pump the fists, talk about revenge, see if we get fired up. Yeah, boys. All right. seeing our line. Let's see what we can do. We've already beat our possession percentages against the last game, so that's good. We're home this time. We weren't last time, so that's quite nice. Oh, nicely stolen by Agu there. Tsubogo doing Tsubogo things, trying to take on four at once. He can do it. I don't know if I'd back him against better teams, but he certainly does it against average teams. Okuyama, Yoshimaru covers the goal well and closes the angle down. Our corners are quite terrible offensively. We never seem to be able to land anything. So I'm starting to think about not focusing on the corner routine so much at the start of the matches. Our free kicks probably a bit better, but we'll see where that lands. Free slow game. Hikitaka's playing terribly. That's all right. What's happened there? Committing too many fouls. We'll play this one out and run something out. I think something happened to Okada. Yeah, there we go. Agus. That was very close. Goalkeeper got some fingertips on it to brush it over the edge, but not much in it. Nishimori lines up. Agu. Oh, and there I was talking about how we seem to be fucking our corner routines, but we've absolutely nailed that one. Saved by the skin of their toes. Just to mix metaphors. Nishimori puts it out to Tsubogo. Not very good in the air, that man. Marked by two people, wasn't going to do much. Hasagawa back to Onodera, to Agu. Plays that to Sakamoto. He's pretty deadly out there, but everything's stopped. All right, what have we got? Okada, is he playing well anyway? He's playing pretty averagely. What are we doing? We'll give him a bit of encouragement and run it through to half time. Well, nice response from the team there. So how are we going? Possession-wise, it's terrible again. But we look to be the stronger or the more threatening team when we've got it. Jesus, those fouls are terrible though. All right. Let's see, what have we got in the terribles? Pump the fist. We have been a better team here. Absolutely no doubt about that. Let's get Okada out. Put in Emoto. Okuda, I still think, is on a 45-minute. Oh, but. Tsubogo is playing terribly at the moment. Why don't we just try that one? Actually, yeah, let's try that one. No one else is playing super terrible. Sakamoto. I mean, the problem is none of us are really playing that well at the moment. Let's give it 10 minutes. We've made the injury sub. That'll be fine. We've got 5 in this game. Let's fire the boys up. Oh, Nomoto over the ball. Slots it through to Sakamoto. Who gets... Oh, geez, I don't know. Been to acting school for that one. Agu's been pretty good from the spot. I don't think he's missed one all year. There we go. Slotted that one in. I'm just going to have to cancel my changes so that I don't tell them to encourage after we've just nailed a goal. Brilliant, though. Absolutely brilliant play. Or brilliant penalty taking. I don't know about the play. All right, what have we got? Tsubogo's still playing like rubbish. So I'll bring him on. Okuda, yeah, I probably should have taken him off instead, or done some shenanigans. Ikitaka's playing poorly as well, so we could bring on Ikeda. But who else? That entire wing's being shut down, I think, is the main problem. We'll leave him there. Give Ikeda the go ahead, and we'll bring. Now I have been. That's who I've been missing. All right, let's try this gentleman here. So this guy's not coming up as Eboko is not coming up as a right wing because I'm training him into it at the moment. I think he's got what we need for it, but it sucks to have to retrain him at this stage. But let's go out there. We've got one sub left. We'll keep it in our pocket. See what happens. Oh, pretty boring. Nishimori over the corner. I didn't see who got their head to that, but it was pretty close. Ino to Mello to oh, jeez. Off the woodwork, somehow onside because we're playing on, and oh my goodness, I don't like where this is going. Please stop highlight. Right, it's 4v1. Yeah, didn't really have much of a chance. Thankfully, the boys in the box. What have we got? Did I bring Asso? Yes, I did. All right, so we're going to make this change. Asso is one of our younger defenders. Not quite as good in the anchor role, but we will just see if he can bring a few fresh legs. We might even get. Ooh. Yeah, okay. That's not fun. We'll just pull him off entirely. How on earth do you do that now? Yeah. Do I have one substitute? I don't have any substitutes left, so how on earth do I take them off? I guess I just. Nope. Okay. Absolutely stumped here. You wouldn't even believe it. There used to be a button where you could just pull them off, as far as I could remember. All right, well, let's just do that then. Okay, that works better. We'll just run you as an advanced forward for now. We don't have a target, so we'll just kick it straight over the top. All right. Do I still keep playing positive? Why the hell not? I have a tendency to, when I try and park the bus, to lose goals because we're not really playing offensive pressure anymore. Asso to Boko misses the run by Mello, but goes by. Cuts it around. That's good play. I mean, I would have liked the first through ball, but I'll take a 1-0 win anyway. Should have taken a cooter off earlier, but that's all right. And I'll take the wins. Oh, no, I won't. Oh, come on, FM. Oh, hold on to that ball, sir. Yoshimoto-san, what are you doing? Plays it out to Namoto, looks for space. They're playing it back. Here we go. Onodera cuts it out to Chibu. Oh, Eboko's got the ball. Mello by himself plays it back to Eboko. Running out of space. Asso. Oh, that's a good ball to Agu in the middle of the park. Complete cross. Namoto's got it. Namoto. I didn't even see what happened there, but it was certainly a lot of crumbs going on. Kato with the ball, dispossessed by Nishimori, and the highlight's over, which makes me a happy man. Look, wasn't the best. I lost a player, but the back line sees it through, and we're through the next round of the cup. So fantastic game. Not to mention we put an end to Kagoshima's winning streak, which will hopefully bounce them around a bit. But yeah, wonderful. Right, so following that wonderful cup tie win, I came back and found out Akuda only was out for a couple of days, so he's taking a run with the reserves. We might put him in for a couple of minutes this game and see what happens, but we are playing against Yokohama, or at least one of the three different types of Yokohama we've got in the J League. I know there is one in J1, so we're not playing that one. I think I might move the whole formation to positive at the moment. It's getting me better results than when I'm not. Um, so we might make that change a bit more permanent, but um, let's have a look at how we're lined up here at the moment. Let me just swap these gentlemen around. Familiarity is good. So what have we got? Anything that needs desperately to be changed? I brought Fuke on just to give him match fitness. I did purchase him as a squad player. He hasn't played any games at the moment because Sakamoto has just been. Was it? Who is it down that end? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Sakamoto. Has just been absolutely rock solid. Not fantastic, not terrible. No reason to really shift things up. What I have done is made Onodera part of the backline, starting backline. I've bumped Muramatsu again. Should be the best player on paper, right out of the team at this point in time. I'm just sick and tired of his rubbish. He lets through way more than he doesn't. And I'm not a massive fan. So we're starting with front line of Nemoto, Tsubogo, Eduardo Melo, and Eboko. In the midfield, we've got Ino and Mikel Agu, and Fuke, Hasegawa, Onodera, Ikeda in the back line, and of course, the man between the sticks, Yoshimaru. So, do we have a target man? No, not today. So let's just kick it over the top. Bench has been flipped around slightly as well. I've just taken one out of the front and one put in an extra person for the centre backs, just in case both of them decide to mess it up. But let's go out there and show me what you got. All right. Almost immediately far more possession than what we had before against Kagoshima. So that's good. But otherwise, pretty slow from the highlight reel. We're not making the most of it. Oh my goodness. Agu from big penalty. He's pretty good at those. Probably puts the teams under a lot more pressure than I give him credit for when he's standing over the ball like that. But nothing comes of it. So we'll leave it as is. No one's going fantastically terrible, although we are not doing fantastically down the right. Can we do anything about that? Beep boop. In possession. I just want to can that. But anyway. It is what it is. We'll let it run. We're up on shots, down on possession. It's not an interesting game by the look of it. That's all right. I don't know if I'd say we've been the better team. Don't know if I care necessarily if we need more possession. I think we just need to make some more chances. Am I delighted? No. I'm just going to hands on hips. All right, hands in pockets. Far from pleased. That seems to give it a bit of a G up. Let's go. Namato might be off soon if he keeps playing like this. All right. Nothing's up. All right. Yoshimaru to Tsubogo, which is always a terrible idea. That man can't win anything in the air. It's not his fault. He's just super short. All right. There's some good build up here from Yokohama Wakizaku. Oh, played out by Iboko to Melo. Oh, Tsubogu. Is he going to get there? No. Cleaned up by the goalkeeper to Nakazoto. Man, my pronunciation is terrible these days. I haven't lived in Japan for 20 years. There we go. Ino, Tsubogo, through to Namoto, found some space. He's pretty accurate on the cross. And Ino, oh, my word, all the space in the world, puts it straight over the top. All right, let's make some changes. The front line's not going fantastic at the moment. What have we got? Can I do anything? Ford's doing well. What if we did something along these lines? Yeah, yeah. I like that already. Fouquet is playing terribly. I thought I had a backup for him somewhere. DR. I've got so many DRs, it's not funny. Does he get a play on the left? He's going to have to now. All right. Wait, what? Yeah, I thought so. Oh, just not fantastic on the wing back role. That's fine. I don't care. Inui. Well, we might bring Arso on. Alright, has this gotten rid of most of our worst performers? No, Bocco is still playing terribly. Terribly. And that might be because we might need a few more people on attack here. How's this going to work? What if I did that? That's still not necessarily... Well, anyway, it's not going to help Iboko, but let's see what happens. Carlos Arroyo. Oh, that was a close one. Good defense from the lads. Agu with the ball to Mello to Okuda. Good build-up play. Iboko usually has some pretty good space down the wing here, but plays it back to Ikeda. Back to Iboko. Plays through Okuda. Okuda does not miss those. Puts it into the top left corner. Very happy with that. Just as I was complaining about the play down the right, these guys must have heard me. Put through Okuda. Played that very well. Lovely triangle cut out there to make the space. Away we go. Guess who's still staying on? All right. We got 2 subs left. Hasegawa needs to go, so we've only got 1 back left there, and that could be Homoda. And he can play on the right, but we won't. He's not a fantastic jumper. I do appreciate that FM24 doesn't stick your player locations, or positions, I should say, on the set pieces now. That is very fantastic. We'll see the result intact. He doesn't care. And Yokohama to play it out the back. From the back, I should say. Tanaka. Back to Yamamoto. A bit of tiki-taka here. This is one of those lovely build-up pieces that we're going to get absolutely shafted on. Nope, Inui nods it out only as far as Hidaka. I was actually looking at this guy. He's not amazing, but all the space in the world to Yanagi. Oh, my goodness. Tanaka with a long-distance cannon. Saved only by the fingertips of Yoshimoto. Short corner routine, and we're going to see how it plays out. Oh, my goodness. Boys, clear the ball. Yoshimoto can't do it for you every time. More short corner routine. Oh, now that looked like an open goal if ever I saw one. Maybe that's why he's not so fantastic in the scouting. Let's get off Agu. He's absolutely wrecked. I think that was the last of my subs as well. I don't think Sakamoto is the best segundo volante here. Let's have a quick look. Oh, not fantastic. But I don't think he's any worse than that. Yeah, I think I'll rather have him there. That's fine. I've just got to run this one out anyway. Nope. From the penalty spot. Well, not quite. Tanaka. Oh, off the side of the net. I think we've got it as usual. Next to no possession. But better XG. Better chances. I think we looked they're looking better on the ball in their possession, but I don't know what they're doing up front when they get there. Whereas we're looking a bit more dangerous when we get the ball in front of the goal, which is probably what we want to be doing. And sure enough, we come away with a win just after I complained how bad our right-hand side was playing. Well, I hope you enjoyed that all. 2 for 2 today, so I'm not going to complain about that at all, especially considering one was the cup tie. If you found that interesting, enjoying where I'm going with this, pop a comment, hit the like. I would hesitate to say subscribe, but why not? Anyway, looking forward to the next one. See you guys later.